Hey everyone, Mature Simmer here. So, kicking off today with some cleanup work first, because otherwise I'm just gonna forget to do it, and there's nothing much to say. I'm just gonna be forgetful, and then I'll be irritated I didn't do it. So, first thing is I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the mess I had made. I'm not far enough back. Where I had gone too far on the field. You know, I had basically planted on the corner of 13. So I'm going to drive over there. We're going to get that taken care of. So plow under those soybeans so that field 13 is still ready in case someone ever buys it. But in general, just to clean things up. So that's the first order of business. Let me zoom out a bit, and we can see the green of the sprouting soybeans. I should be okay for driving on the field, because it's that initial growth, and so unless something changes, I think I'm just gonna like try it here and then I'll know. Yeah. Alright. So there's no damage there, so that is good. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get this unfolded so that I can move through this as quick as possible. Because then the other thing I want to do is I want to get the fertilization done today, obviously. So, alright, so we'll get this done. I'll go ahead and get rid of this mess of harvest stuff. It's just spewed stuff, but having lime or whatever doesn't really matter. And then we'll get this little bit, and then we'll have hidden our farming sins. Now they're all gone. Nobody knows. Don't tell anybody. But I'll do that. But yeah, then today we'll be able to get the second layer of fertilization on, and then I'll be done. But the other thing I want to do as well is deal with pigs. So get that done too. But before that, let me go put this back. Because it's just, you know, odd jobs around the farm day right now. At least a little bit. So it's really just a couple, but it's just not something I've had before, so they're truly odd jobs. Alright. That tractor is gone from there, so I'm like doing a million things this morning. I'm editing old videos to get other episodes together of stuff I did yesterday. I was in the middle of literally doing that and said, yeah, it's time for me to get on the server here for a little bit and try to, you know, either get all the work done before I have to stop, or nothing else, get a good start on it. So that is what I'm trying to do. So, alright. Just trying to get this reasonably back to where I had it. Again, the problem is when I jump out, if I don't have the tractor set, what ends up happening is the wheel snaps back into where it was, and that doesn't help anyway. Alright, so the other thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to use this tractor because I'm in it. I think I could use the other one. But I'm not, so I know you're all like freaking out. You're like, he's backing up to the rock picker. I am. This isn't a mental breakdown. I may have one afterwards, but no, this should be simple enough. But you know, this is why we keep it here. So I had noticed, let me get out of the trees and into the bright sunshine of my lovely farm. And as I drive, bring up the map here, and that is where we're headed. We've got a red dot of rock. So I'm taking a big chance here. No, it's not doing anything, which usually is that first stage of growth. We're kind of kryptonite. Can't touch it. Can't do any damage. I don't know that that's really the right reference for kryptonite, but either way. Now I am a little worried, now that I think about it, because the rock picker in theory is like this giant claw on the ground. Guess we'll find out. It's part of the fun of playing this game, right? I just get to try things and see what happens. Alright, let's see, where are we going? Alright, it's more this way, it looks like. But yeah, that's not a yellow rock, it is a red rock. And it's not the fun red rock, like, actually it might be an orange rock, but either way. There's a venue in, I think, Colorado or something, somewhere out west, called Red Rocks, which is a concert arena in a canyon, basically. Kind of one of those bucket list things that, being that I love live music, I'd potentially love to do someday. But that's me being funny. Alright. How do I find this thing now? Oh, goodness. Because it says I'm, like, right on top of it. This is the part. Like, you want to know why I hate rock picking? This is why. Because A, it doesn't, like, render until you're right on top of it anyway. But now it's like, is it not? See, because it's there. It's right there. That thing. I don't know. It's pink. Maybe it... Does that needs plowing? Am I going out here for something that needs plowing? No. Because that didn't go away. Stones. Yep. So that is a stone. So, where are you? Alright, well, let me turn around because it looks like it's more in this direction. So I hope you enjoy the scavenger hunt with me. If not, I'm sorry. I guess you can skip forward to the next marker in the video, because I'll certainly note this, but at this point, I mean, unless this turns into something ridiculous. Alright, I mean, it's got to be here somewhere. Does it just not render? Because at this point, I could also just... Oh yeah, I'm like so far gone. Holy Christmas. Alright. Now, am I... No, I'm not. So it's more this way. No, it's more this way. Wow, this is because I'm zoomed in now. Alright. So I am going to unfold this. I'm going to... I think we have to lower it. Yep, and I'm going to turn it on. It doesn't... Okay, it's not destroying crop, so... That's what I wanted to make sure. Aha! There it is. Look! There it is. What? Why? Why? You come on. I can't pick it up? Because it's like what? It's now planted? Do I have something? Lift stone picker. Turn off. Come on. Oh, you... This is terrible. This should not be happening. Because yes, if I lift, lower, turn on, yeah, it's... I should be able to pick that up. Alright. Well, I tried. It's on video. I have video evidence. I have tried. But, so, again, Giants, you suck. Like, why can't I pick this thing up? You're showing it to me on the map. I'm there. Let me pick it up. Anyway, So I guess I gotta wait until the field is not planted, which of course means it'll be out there when I'm harvesting and doing whatever little damage it's going to do. So, you know, I was all excited, like, oh, I'm gonna go pick this up, I'm gonna go plow the field, and now it's just gonna be sitting there in the back of my head all the way through year 89, like, I've got these rocks out there. I mean, I could go out there and pick them up by hand. I don't understand why the game wouldn't let you pick them up. Like, you're putting them on the map, let me interact with them. So, terrible. Anyway, yeah, comment below. Let me know if you're as frustrated with that gaff as I am, because there's nothing else. I mean, that is a bug. That is poorly designed, poorly thought out stuff. You don't suddenly make rocks untouchable on the field because there's a growth state on it. Like, that's just not right. It's a travesty. I think an investigation needs to be mounted. I think people need to be held accountable. Some programmer in Giants needs to be made an example of. Oh, I can't get through here. What am I doing? I thought, oh, I can just pull in and put the rock picker away. No, I can't. So now on top of this, I've like pulled this out, and I don't know, I suppose this is stupid, but I'm gonna just basically park this here because at this point I shouldn't need anything else with the tractor. And so what that means is I can leave it connected, and then when I'm done harvesting, because, you know, I won't need the tractor until the spring. What am I doing? I'm taking my pigs. That's right. So, because I did the slurry, I did whatever, but I'm going to sell my pigs. So that was the other thing I'm doing before I do field work. And then at least I've gotten stuff done. So I'm 1 for 2 today. Again, I'm feeling like year 89 is just not going to be my year. I'm not liking this. Because, you know, and I thought I could weed things where I didn't have weeds. Then I tried to fertilize. I couldn't fertilize. I got basically told, screw you, you can't do that either. Just not enjoying my year. Yeah, I am actually intentionally now going this way after I started, because I started to hesitate and be like, well, I should go around the other way, but no, actually I could have, because that field's, never mind. I'm just losing my mind again. I'm like, there's soy planted, I won't be able to maneuver. Duh, this is the center of the field is on the other side of the pigsty, not the south field. Oh my god, and now this is even worse, because I forgot I had this trailer here, even though I saw it a moment ago. Oh my god. Kill me now. I'm just going crazy. So, anyway, alright. Yeah, because I was like, oh, I won't be able to do this, because there will be soy on the field. So I'll just pull in, and then I'll maneuver around there. But there isn't soy on the field here. I don't plant anything in the center for exactly this reason, so that I have clear egress out the other side. For those of you, welcome to vocabulary of the day. Egress is just a big word for exit. It's not a kind of bird with long legs. That's an egret. So I just want to make sure that, you know, we're not getting confused here. I know I may have folks who, you know, are not English as their first language here, so I want to be clear what I'm saying. My God. You know, it's almost would be easier if I just went and got that other trailer out of the way. It's just I'm trying to maneuver around it and get where I need to, and clearly I'm doing it so well that I can't do anything. But anyway, let's see. Is this going to finally give me enough of an angle? I think so. Alright. Now, as long as I don't blow it... Oh, I'm hitting a tree. Alright, nah, not yet. Alright. Now, because again, if I don't straighten it out, I'm gonna overshoot it. Alright, that should get me where I need. Where's my trigger? There we go. Alright, piggies. So I'm gonna load them. 24, move to trailer. Yes. 12, move to trailer. Yes. Now we have all our old pigs ready to go. So I'm going to take these over, and I'll see you at the animal dealer. 3 to 4 minutes later, I'm here at the animal dealer. There we go. Just changed to 8:22, so it's kind of 4 minutes, but, you know, again, maybe it's a fraction. Don't know. Selling 12. Whoop, what just happened? Sell. Yes. I'm confused, so it must have picked the 24 then. Alright. Either way, we have now sold 36 pigs. Everyone's good. And I'm heading back. I'll see you there. Putting the trailer away, back here at the farm. So again, about another 4 minutes. Amazing how that happens. You travel the opposite distance in the same time you travel the other distance. Can you do that? I bet you can. Alright, jumped over here. And we should be good to go now. Oh, I gotta plug in my cables. I was going to unfold and nothing was happening. That would be why. Fire up my GPS. Alright. And here we go. Alright, we should be set. We do see a difference in tone, hue, tint, whatever you want to call it on the field, but this is a little bit darker because it's wet. Then the stuff next to it, that is dry. But just to verify for me and you. Bam, look at that. Marvelous, as I almost drift off the field here. Might have missed a tiny bit, but I think I'm okay. I saw the arrow on the map and saw how the fertilizer was being rendered, and I'm like, I'm not driving along the field parallel to the field edge, so let's fix that. And luckily I was able to react, I think, fast enough to avert ultimate disaster for 1 or 2 little soy plants who would feel that they were missing out on dessert. So, yeah. Good news is I can get this done. Better news is this is all I have left to get done until I come back and pick these suckers off the stalk. I think they're stalks, right? They're beans? Bean stalk? Isn't every bean on a stalk? Don't know. One of those grand mysteries of agricultural life that I've just never found the answer out to, because frankly I didn't know I had the question until about 15 seconds ago when I said it. So let me see. Just get through to the end here. Obviously spraying over the lime. So like this field edge kind of keeps moving. I don't know that it really needs to, but I just kind of am always like, well, I kind of, you know, can do that. Let me just get that done there. Because once again, I'm going to need to line up. And I'm going to spray where I don't need to spray anyway, because that's how it works. Alright, I'm just going to do this. Why is it not on the line? because it's just going to be difficult. And then it's going to just cause me a problem when I come back. Urgh. I mean, I was theoretically locked in. Things not working today. This is the things not working episode. You can't pick up rocks when a field's in growth state, I guess, and sometimes the GPS screws up. So, welcome to Farming Simulator, folks. So, I'll just kind of keep an eye on it, because obviously if I get over, I was going to say, I think that stripe there is because I was already, I had these parts already done, so that's what I'm seeing is they were already sprayed, or just didn't lose their nitrogen from last time. Whenever the last time was. Could have been a decade ago. I've been here a long time. But, I'll probably hit it before the end of the field. Because what I don't want to do is get to the point where I've fertilized everything and I'm continuing to spray. Because that would be a waste of fertilizer. And it looks like maybe by the time we get to the root cellar, that will be our state of affairs. Okay, so at this point, clearly I've run out of things to say, which is a miracle sometimes. You can view it as a blessing or a curse, depending on what your feelings are. But I am going to go ahead and keep spraying, and I will finish when I get to finish, because I don't think I have enough time to get this done before I need to break. It's just the nature of today, but I'll join you again when I'm done to just let you know how things worked out. See you in a bit. Coming up on finishing up here, so you can see it didn't take terribly long. Had some fits and starts, but even with that, so I'm actually bumping up right against time. I'm actually probably should have really dropped off, but I just need to get to that corner, and so it's just a few seconds, and then at that point, I'm gonna sit and wait, but wanted to show you the time it took, and we'll talk once I'm back. Alright, so I'm back to just wrap things up. So we have about $10,000 of liquid fertilizer on the field. That gets everything ready for harvest. So at this point I'm just going to put stuff away, and that's all I'm able to get completed today. I'll see you next time.